Oh yeah, I wanted to say thank you to Kaylee, my granddaughter, Kaylee Jean I call her. She was my producer and video photographer on my tree explanation at the park. We went to a county park. I found some humongous trees. I thought, you know what? People around the world, not everybody has trees like us here in Oregon. And I kind of want to show off some of our pretty, really big trees. So Kaylee was kind enough to run my camera for me for a while and, you know, do some filming for me. I can't sometimes be in front and move around and blah, 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 you know what I mean? It's a lot. It's a lot going on. So she was kind enough to run the camera for me, chase me around as I shot my silly scenes on trees. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little segment on my video. I enjoyed doing it. I always enjoy doing everything for you guys. So hey, Cabin Time Oregon, welcome to Cabin Time. Alright guys, enjoy the video, would ya? Memorial Day 2023. God bless America and all of those who had to sacrifice their lives in wars to save our nation, to make it great as it is today. Thank you, servicemen and women. Today's your day. Never forgotten. Well, can't think of anything better than a good fire on a cold day. Now we've been going through some pretty cold weather here lately, but today 60, cloud. Because there might have a chance of rain. I doubt it, but it's possible. So I thought today, work on the pit, we'll do some cleanup. Full of leaves, full of dead limbs. We're kind of cleaning up the area, policing her up a little bit here. Gotta do that once in a while. And today, a perfect day. So I'm going to sit by the fire and enjoy that before I do anything else. So I just touch base with you guys, say howdy, and I'm going to enjoy my fire. We'll see where today goes. My neighbor dogs are enjoying it. Well, okay. Look at here what I done, fellas. Voila, my toolbox. Well, you know, I thought rather than just look at this junk all the time in my cabin, Jacob built this bench back probably 2-3 years ago. I mean, it's made out of real lumber. Let me move the camera angle here a little bit, get you all cockeyed and goofy. There you go, how's that? So he put this all together. This was all Jacob. All I just threw some hinges on it, gave me a toggle, voila, and it works great. I say bench back. So with the door bench back on top of my now nail cabinet, which someday will be maybe another food pantry. This thing locks up pretty tight, and I would trust my food in here. Edibles. I don't want food up here that mice can get into or bugs can get into, if I can help it. That's the plan. So, with that being said, tonight is a school night, and I want to come up and blow off some steam, and here I am, blowing steam, getting something done. Here's Blue. Hey, bud. What are you saying, bud? Huh? What are you saying, bud? He goes, how come I'm up here and you're down there? Huh? Hi, bud. Hi. He's sure a big boy. He turned into be a pretty good sized dog. And he don't seem to be afraid of nothing. Right, Blue? You ain't afraid of nothing, nobody, are ya? Except the dark. He's a little afraid of the dark. Sometimes he gets a little jumpy in the dark. Like, what was that? Heard a noise. Right, pup, I'm telling on you, bud. Kind of got the old whitewash going on here with the sun to the background. Still have not done anything with this wall. But I only got about 3 more weeks of school. When I get out, I want to get ripping here for a while. And then we have other plans. I'll discuss that later. Okay, there's the fire pit. I also put on there the other day on my short little video that I had my first real good cleanup fire up here. By golly, it got the bottom of the pit looking really nice. I actually have a park bench sitting here in front of the cabin. Isn't that awesome? So yeah, here's my bench. I just spin right around, sit down, and I watch the old flames burn. And when that heat comes off that fire with that rock wall back, heat's coming out right at me. So, good place for a park bench. Fire pit's about the right distance from the cabin. And we actually had a big barbecue up here a weekend ago. Had the family over and had a real good time up here at the cabin. Shady up here on a hot day in the afternoon, so that's a plus. Yeah.
Okay.
Howdy people, welcome to Oregon. It's Cabin Time Oregon here, and I'm standing in front of a cedar tree. And Kaylee, why don't you pan up real slow, real slow. Otherwise you'll get dizzy going up the tree. Then come down real slow. There you go. So today, I have a photographer, and that is Kaylee Jean. She's my camera woman today. So, we're in the forest, and I just wanted to show you guys what a real tree looks like in the forest. This is a cedar tree. Our next tree is going to be a Douglas fir tree, and it's right next door. So follow me over there. Come on, Blue. You gotta come with me. Smelling chipmunk. So this tree here, this is a Doug fir. Not as big as a cedar tree, but it can be. With enough years. And we have a car driving through. You gotta love it, don't you? Doug fir trees are what they build houses out of. All around the country, all around the world. Why don't you go up real slow, okay? Again. And why don't you walk up to me? Can you walk up real slow? I want them to see what it looks like way, way up there. These things get to be about 100 feet tall, or taller, if they leave them grow. But since we're in a county park, nobody's cutting this tree down. It'll be here for a long, long time. Alrighty. Good job, Kay. So I hope everybody enjoys my little talk on trees. Here is a maple tree. Come on over here, Kay. Come on, Blue. Come with me, Blue. You gotta hang with me, buddy. Okay? You gotta hang with me, buddy. Yeah, Kay's working us today, okay? Okay, you can do it on the camera. Good boy. So this is a maple tree in the forest. They grow here too. Hold on, Boo. We're almost done here. Again, another probably 70, 80 foot tall tree in the woods. These make great lumber as well. It's a hardwood tree. They also make great firewood. So if you ever need a fire that wants to burn and last a good long time, you use one of these guys. We do. So that is my story on trees today from Oregon. So you guys can put that in your hat, put it in your pipe, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to say adios, and I'll see you back at Cabin Time Oregon. Okay, you guys should notice that something is missing. Wait a second, what's that? Right there. That came from all this. Yep, my oak limb above the pit is gone. So now I can have horrific fires in my pit, and I'm not going to catch my tree on fire. But let me show you the guy that did the work. This guy right here, this combi saw. Something new I bought. I've been putting it off and putting it off, but I bought this thing a year ago, and I bought the trimmer attachment to it. But this year, I don't know, a week ago maybe, I bought this chainsaw attachment. I'm going upside down on you. It's a still. This whole unit is a still. The saw, brand new, see if you can see that. Can you? No. That's horrible. Why is it so blurry? See if I can zoom on that. There we go. $209.99. So 210 bucks for the saw, which to me, money well spent. The combi saw, this piece here, I think is around $300, I think, or $350 maybe. It's actually the most expensive part, but without that, you got nothing. And it has other equipment like hedgers and I'm not sure, a blower, a sweeper, or whatever. It's got a whole bunch of stuff that goes on here. But the saw and the trimmer are the two I like the most. Can't get old Blue Dog in focus. He's listening to people shooting. Don't like that, do you, Blue? Who is shooting in our neighborhood, Boo? And it's not us. That's what's wrong. Because we should be shooting. Right, Ba? Yo. Oh, well. Hey. Look at my trees, guys. They're in bloom. Everything is all blossomed and bloomed out and green again. All the dead leaves have been replaced with new leaves. Summer's coming. We're getting close. Summer is coming. And look at my pile of wood in that trailer. Still there. Haven't touched her. I do have to get on that. So I got one more week of school, 3.5 days left. And then I'm on vacay for the summer. So that's when... what's the old saying? Shit hits the fan? Not going to believe this either, but I went to the Goodwill today and I bought me another lamp like this. It's blue, not this guy. Identical, blue, no chimney. And I actually have 2 extras over here in case I break one, which is going to happen. But I bought it for like $4 and everything works. The thing goes up and down perfect. It's bone dry. Hadn't been using who knows forever, but Goodwill, boy, I tell you what, they are a great source to get these lamps, and I'm loving it. So these are pretty old with the old bases on them like that, and then I have one up there, and I've showed you before, well actually 2 glass ones, so those are both probably fairly old lamps. Love them, just love them to death, man. At night you get 3-4 of them going and you got the whole place look pretty darn good in here. Good enough for me. Just wanted to share that with you. Well, guys, it's been weather-wise very beautiful here in Oregon. I haven't been getting much done up here at the cabin, however, because the weather's been too nice, and I've been working outdoors, trying to do yard work. I managed to ruin, well, maybe ruined a rear tire on my little lawnmower tractor. I poked a fuel line, metal fuel line, through the sidewall. I'm going to try and plug it and do that green slime thing on it, which the tire shops frown on frantically. They hate it because it's hard to patch them and do anything with the tire. But if I can't plug it and then fill it with this slime goo, I will probably just go buy a new tire. The tractor is 2-3 years old, and they put these tires on there paper thin. Sometimes run over grass. My hard grass that's dry actually pokes holes in the tires. So I have green slimed all the tires in order to keep them aired up. Otherwise I'm putting air in them every time I got to use the tractor. I don't like that. I don't think anybody likes that. So I messed up a tire here the other day and trying to mow. But anyway, moving on. Been kind of busy around here, trying to get to work on Jacob's project. I've been working on my 41 Ford pickup down at the shop. I've been trying to weld the frame. I've cut and welded the frame. I'm modifying that. Of course, there's no film going on any of that stuff, so it has nothing to do with Cabin Time Oregon. So I'm not going to try and mix up 2 different things going on at the same time. Don't want to do that. My wife and Jacob both have been wanting me to start another channel to do, you know, the 41 Ford pickup and or Jacob pickup, and I have other cars, so I have a lot more, what do you say, can't think of the word, but I have more stories to tell with other vehicles on my property that I could do. But my dilemma there is I don't have money to go buy some of the stuff I need to fix these cars, because when you're working on cars it costs thousands of dollars, not like this cabin where you can piece it together with borrowed lumber and free lumber and parts and pieces from friends that got this and got that and they just give it to you. car stuff don't come that easy. You got to buy everything, and it's all big money now. That's something I don't have. I'm a school bus driver, for crying out loud. We don't make a lot of money, and I am making a house payment. I got insurance payment. Try and buy fuel this day and age, and then go to the grocery store and try and buy food on top of that. Good luck. So you probably are in the same dilemma or worse than I am. So it's not that I have it bad. It's just that I have to watch where my money goes. So I'm only allowed a little here, a little there. Don't want to get too overboard on anything. So I'm trying to progress on my 41 Ford pickup and build that. Jacob 74 Chevy pickup. He's been spending his money on that. So that's kind of his project. I'm going to help do labor. But it's just all these things going on, and summertime comes. It's just like the weather gets good. We got vacations to do. We got camping to go do. It just never ends. So with that being said, my cabin has been kind of kicked to the back burner a lot of the time. Not that I want it to be. It just has to be. So with that being said, that's where this film is coming from today. I was pretty excited about finding my little lamp that I bought today at the Goodwill. I was just really excited about that. That's kind of a cool thing. You know, when you go to the Goodwill, I'm always looking for stuff. Always something there to buy. You never know what it's going to be until you find it, though. Kind of like gold. You find it where it is, wherever that may be. Some people seem to find it very easy, and some don't. So that's just life. But anyway, my little 2 cents there on life, and I'm going to get off here, say adios, and we'll see you guys on the next video, whichever and whenever that's going to be. But like I said, this is my last week at work. It'll be a short week. Maybe something will happen that'll be good. So we'll see, guys, okay? So thanks for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and cheers.